Good day, everyone. In this video presentation, we're going to discuss more deep about this main method. As I've mentioned from the previous video, that main method is the starting point for JVM, or a Java virtual machine, to start the execution of a Java program. Without the main method, JVM will not execute the program. Let us first identify the anatomy of a main method. First is public keyword. Public keyword is an access specifier. We should use a public keyword so that the JVM can identify the execution point of the program. Here we have our static keyword. The purpose of this static keyword is that it makes our main method to be called without instantiating a new object of this class. Next is we have this void keyword. In Java, every method has a return type. It depends on what kind of data the method will return. It's either an integer, a string, or whatever the user wants the program to return to the program itself. Here, the void keyword acknowledges the compiler that main method does not return any value. We have here string args as parameter inside our main method. This only means that our main method, it accepts a group of strings, which is called a string array. It is used to hold the command line arguments in the form of string values. Values passed to the main method is called arguments. So that's why we have these args as a variable name. We can change this because this is an identifier which is user defined keyword. We can rename as something like arguments, or anything that you like. Purple, flower, whatever keyword that you want. But as a standard, we were going to use args. That is a short term for arguments. And also, you can put this bracket to the starting point of args or to the end point of args. Inside the main method are a set of statements that is used to display what the program needs to display. Here in our simple Hello World program, it is programmed to output Hello World statement. We are using this system.out.println statement to output a string Hello World. Using our compiler and run application tool in TextPad, let's run this series of statements. Here is our output, the Hello World. Question is, what will happen if the main method is written without string arguments, or this parameter that I highlighted? Let's try. Let's compile it, and then as you can see, we don't return any error during the compilation. But how about if ever we run this program to the Java virtual machine? There you have it. Our Java virtual machine returned an error. As we read the error, main method not found in class Hello World. Please define the main method as public static void main with a parameter that accepts an array of strings. So here in our error message, it also gives us a hint how to troubleshoot to fix the error. So let's go back to our program and then provide the necessary answer to a bag. So string args. So let's compile it again and then run so that we could see a perfectly executable code. Here you go. Now, what will happen if we rename this main method using a capital M? Okay, so let's compile it to convert it into bytecode that our GVM can understand. So here, our compiler doesn't return us an error, but let's find out in our runtime execution. And it returns a error. It says, main method not found in class hello world. Please define the main method as public static void main with a small m. Okay, let's fix the main method by using our small m. Okay. Now, what will happen if we don't have a main method, either a capital M or a small m? So let's just say that we delete the m, so it remains in, if I read it perfectly. So let's compile it again, and there's no return error from compiling this code. Let's move to runtime, and it returns an error. So again, the same error. Main method not found because the Java virtual machine only acknowledges the main method spelled as small m a i n. What will happen if we have two main methods? Okay, save it, and then let's compile. And there you have it. During compilation, it returns let's move this drawing tool aside. It returns an error. Error statement states that method name string as a parameter is already defined in the class hello world. The execution of a Java program is from top to bottom. So since we have here our two mains, the first main that is acknowledged by our Java virtual machine is the first main method. So this will be acknowledged, and this will return as an error. Then we can delete this just to make this code perfect for execution. Okay, so let's save this, and then let's run this again by compiling first and then run. Okay, so there you have it. We have our perfect hello world Java program execution. Next in our video tutorial about Java fundamental is we will discuss about how to enable user intervention in creating Java programs. When we say user interventions, user can input data, can interact with our Java program. All right, thank you very much for listening for this short video, and see you in the next lesson.